You were never meant to understand money, because if you did, you'd stop obeying. That's not a conspiracy. That's design. Most people think they're free, but they're not. They're just comfortable enough not to question anything. The system doesn't want thinkers. It wants workers. It rewards obedience, not awareness. Since childhood, you've been told a single story. Get good grades, go to college, find a job, trade your time. And one day, if you're lucky, you'll retire. But here's the truth. That system wasn't built to create freedom. It was built to maintain control. Schools were designed during the Industrial Revolution. Their original goal? To produce compliant factory workers, people who follow instructions, ask for permission, and never question authority. And that programming still runs today. Different tools, same objective. You were taught how to memorize, not how to think, how to obey, not how to create, how to survive, not how to build wealth. And because of that, most people grow up with a broken relationship with money. You were trained to fear it, to worship security, to avoid risk at all costs. You were told things like, money doesn't grow on trees. People with money are greedy. Play it safe, get a stable job. Debt is dangerous. Wanting more is selfish. All of that, programming. And that programming keeps you poor, not just in your bank account, but in your mindset. Because here's what they never told you. Wealth has nothing to do with intelligence. It's about leverage. It's about systems. It's about playing a completely different game. The rich don't work harder. They work on different problems. They multiply their output with code, capital, and people. They don't trade time for money. They trade money for more time. They use debt to acquire assets. They use media to duplicate their message. They use systems to keep earning, even when they're asleep. Meanwhile, most people are still stuck asking, how much does it pay per hour, instead of how can I build something that prints money forever? Here's the real game. The wealthy don't chase income. They build infrastructure. They acquire control. They escape the time for money trap entirely. And once you understand that, you start to realize something terrifying. You were never taught any of this on purpose, because your ignorance fuels the machine. If everyone understood how to print money using leverage, the economy would collapse. So instead, they teach you how to follow rules, how to pay taxes, how to fear risk, how to stay small. You were handed a life script, and it's designed to expire around 65. Here's how it plays out for most people. They work 40 years, they retire with just enough to survive, and then they die. That's not freedom. That's delayed disappointment. And the worst part? It's normalized. We've glamorized hustle culture. We've normalized $1,000 emergency fund advice. We've built comfort cages, padded, polite, and deadly. But the internet broke the gates. Now the tools are in your hands. Most people won't use them because they're still running old software. They fear trying, they fear failing, they fear looking dumb. So they keep obeying. But here's the harsh truth. Fear of failure keeps more people broke than failure ever will. To escape, you don't need to learn more. You need to unlearn what made you poor. You need to kill the version of you that asks for permission. Because the scam was never money. The scam was how you were taught to think about it. And if you're ready to break that script, keep watching.